What's going on, Divine Feminine? It's your girl D here with 8th House Energy. I told you guys that I would be doing some changes to the channel. So because I started the Element series for men, a lot of the women were like, well, what about us? What are you going to do for us? And so my reply was, well, 90% of tarot is, basically dedicated to women, because when these tarot readers talk, they talk about how, a man is doing something to a woman, right? And it's usually geared towards a woman, like, honey, he cheated on you, this and that. And you never hear, well, she cheated on him. Very rarely. So that's why I came up with the Element series for men. But I wanted to do something for the ladies, because I love you guys too, and you guys make up the bulk of the people who subscribe to my channel. So I figured I would start implementing a Divine Feminine reading, and I will start doing it monthly depending on how you guys respond. I'll do it maybe bi-monthly, like every 2 weeks, something like that. But we're going to just start out with once a month. All right. I was trying to figure out, at first I was turned off by the idea of doing a Divine Feminine reading because I just wasn't into it, and then I said, okay, well, let me, take a look and see what other people are doing in reference to these Divine Feminine readings, so I can get an idea of what people, are looking for, what they're interested in, things like that. So I was looking at some of these readers, and some of these readers, like, they're just real nasty, in reference to, it's like, there's some readers who are here for, a spiritual growth and spiritual ascension. And then there's some readers who just, oh, let's get some tarot cards and let's talk shit about the karmic, calling her all kinds of names. And then they don't ever address the masculine karmic. They never address the masculine karmic. They address the feminine karmic, and they talk shit about her, call her all kinds of names. And I just think that's kind of disrespectful, because the thing is everybody's a karmic in somebody's life. At some point in time in your life, you will be a karmic to someone. So to be downgraded and disrespected and be called, the weird names instead of the karmic, and focus on the energy, which is, okay, let's help. Let's see how we can approach the situation in a helpful manner, instead of just like mean girls bullying up on people. And I just didn't like the energy. So I was like, I'm not doing no Divine Feminine readings. But then I was like, okay, let me just decide to do one that's based on what I would like to see, what I would like to talk about, me at the level of the Divine Feminine that I'm at, what would be interesting to me. So this first column is going to represent your spiritual and personal growth. This second column represents your career, money, and finance. This third column represents your social life with your friends, your lover, if you have a lover or not, and your family life, right? Okay, so we got to have some variety to it as far as if I'm going to post for Divine Feminine. So let's get into it, y'all. So we have the Statue of Liberty here. This is your spiritual and personal growth. The Statue of Liberty, and we have the Constancy card. It came out in reverse, Constancy. So constancy means to do something consistently, basically, to be consistent with what you're going to do. You say you're going to do it, do it. If you do it every Friday at noon, then do it every Friday at noon. I know without fail, you're going to do it every Friday at noon. That's constancy, okay? The act of being consistent. It's in reverse. So somebody's not being consistent. I feel like it may be in reference to travel with the Statue of Liberty card, or it could just be about you being free of a situation. Maybe you are working on freedom. It could be financial freedom. Okay, it could be just freedom, period. Maybe you just want to move and relocate. But I feel like you're not being consistent with that. All right, so the obstacle here in reference to that is the Knight of Wands in reverse. Okay, clarify with the Knight of Wands upright. So yeah, I feel like you are like going back and forth. 1 minute, like I feel like 1 minute you're gung-ho to go, and then another minute you're like, no, you don't want to go. And it could be that there's some things that are holding you back, that are frustrating you. It could be that you don't make plans, because the Knight of Wands doesn't make plans, whether he's in reverse or not. He don't make plans. He just get up and go, or just, you know what I mean? And so I feel like if you're trying to be free, or you're trying to actually move or travel, you're going to have to make plans. Maybe some of you are debating on if you want to travel or not, or move or not because of COVID. That could be the case here. I'm not really sure. But I feel like a solution is the third house energy. Okay? So, and then we have that clarified with the Queen of Pentacles in reverse, Capricorn energy. The third house talks about perception. So it's the way you're looking at things, the way you're viewing things, okay? Because the third house is ruled by Mercury. Mercury is all about how you think, how you process information that is given to you, and how you communicate. So I feel like it's your thoughts. It could be, we got excursions here as well listed. So maybe it's like, yeah, take an excursion. But we have that clarified here. The resolution here is the Queen of Pentacles in reverse. So maybe you need to save up money. Maybe you need to be more consistent, okay, and more stable in your planning, because the Queen of Pentacles in reverse is someone who is consistent. I'm sorry, when she's upright, she's consistent, she's stable. Her financial situation is stable. So maybe that's what it is. Maybe your financial stability is a little rocky or shaky, which is maybe why you're not able to move or relocate or take an excursion or a trip, whether you're just moving to a new house in the neighborhood or whether you're moving out of the neighborhood to a different section of town, or maybe you're moving to a new town, or maybe you're moving to a new city. Maybe you're moving to a new state. Or maybe it's just a trip, like I said, just a trip somewhere. But I feel like it has something to do with planning. It could also have something to do with finances. But let's take a look at your finances and see what's up here. So we have the semi truck that came out, and then we have pleasure seekers. So work, finance, and career. So I feel like for some of you, I feel like you want to be able to travel while you work. Some of you want to work remotely. Some of you do work remotely. Like, you want to be able to get on the road and you want to be able to have fun at the same time. So I feel like remote work is what I'm getting here for some of you. But what's the obstacle for stopping that? We have the Four of Cups here and the Tower energy, major arcana with the Tower. With this Four of Cups is like, I feel like the challenge is that you would have to change up. With the Tower energy, you have to switch up because you're not happy with what you're doing right now. It's not giving you the freedom. This is where I feel like the freedom is coming from. So you want to be free financially is what I'm feeling here. A lot of you want to start your own business, go into your own thing. You want to make your own money, but you want to be able to be on the road as well is what I'm feeling. Or you want to make more money so that you're able to do the things you want to do when you have downtime, like travel and have more fun. Okay, some of you want to have more fun on your job. You want to have a job where you're able to do something that you truly enjoy, because you're not happy with the Four of Cups. You're not happy with what you're doing, and so it feels like there's got to be some type of shakeup to get you out of this rut with this job. All right, maybe that would be you quitting, saying, okay, you know what, I'm done, or you got fired or something like that. That would be, I feel like that Tower moment there. But that Tower moment could be like you realize, look, I'm not happy doing what I'm doing. Okay, or I'm not happy working where I work, and then we have the outcome here, or the solution would be conjunction, empowerment. So we have that clarified with the Five of Pentacles in reverse. So I feel like with this talks about joining forces with someone. So maybe there's somebody you may want to go into business with, or there's somebody that is doing something similar to what you're doing. Maybe, creating some allies in that industry that you want to go into is what may need to happen. But I feel like if you did that, your money situation would get better. It would get better drastically, actually, with the Five of Pentacles in reverse, because this talks about your financial situation getting better. So I feel like, empowering yourself, because we talk about the word empowerment here. So empowering yourself, which is talking about, combines with, enhances, strengthens, joins forces, activates, intensifies, authorizes, allies with, concentrates, saturates, overrides, overwhelms. So for some of you, maybe combining some of your gifts that you have, combining them together and being someone who offers that particular type of product to someone. All right, but you join forces. So maybe you take a class. Okay, joining forces could be something like you taking a class so that you can be well versed in the area in which you want to go into your own business with. Going to class with like-minded individuals, taking courses with like-minded individuals. All right. Just connecting with like-minded individuals anyway, going to networking events, that is something that might help you, whether it's online, virtually, or whether it's in person. It's going to help you to stimulate your financial situation, okay? Let's talk about your personal life, your family life, and your love life. We got the fries here. And we got that clarified with the old woman. So I feel like for some of you, you can't eat like you used to anymore. You used to be able to eat these fries and you didn't have to worry about nothing. But for a lot of you, you know better. You can't, just live off of it. This could just be fast food in general. Some of you need to be very careful with what you're eating. A lot of you, it could be because of the planetary alignments. You're finding yourself wanting to eat a lot of fast foods, a lot of and you know, what is this? Is this a full, there's a new moon coming. Okay, so for a lot of you, you could be on your cycle, and as a result, you're craving these fast foods, you're craving these salty foods, these sweet, sugary foods, but you know better. Whoop, whoop, whoop. All right, we all do, but we still indulge. Anyway, so the challenge here is the world energy in reverse. Yeah, wrapping that up instead of, you know, trying to figure out how you can have it and how you can't have it. Some of you, it's all about trying to figure out, okay, when can I have it? I can have it once a week, and then that'll be it. Because you're in your head about it. You know, you're in your head about, damn, I know I need to stop eating this shit every day or every week or every 2 weeks, or I know I've been eating this on a regular. I need to chill with this. You know, so you're in your head thinking about all that, how many times this week you might have had ice cream, or how many times this month you had fast food or something like that. But with the world energy in reverse, it's like, this is about you not learning a lesson about something, you know, you not accepting the reality that you have to end, you know, the poor food choices, okay, for a lot of you. So that's something that you need to work on. That's the obstacle here. The obstacle is you understanding that. It's like for some of you, you're not really realizing how much of it you're eating is what I feel like with the Seven of Cups energy. With the outcome here and how you could work this out is it's all about balance. Opposition is listed underneath. It says balance. So yeah, you have to work a little bit harder with it. You know what I mean? Balancing things out, making sure that you are adding more fruits and vegetables, or, you know, if you're going to splurge and you're going to have whatever it is you're going to have, like you can have it once a week and you have to stick to that. Or you can have it once every 2 weeks and you have to stick to that. You know, or Monday through Friday, you eat a rigid, strict diet, and then on the weekends, you do what you want. You know what I mean? But there has to be some type of balance here, right? And so I feel like, you know, you realize that you've come to the point where it's, you know, you've tried, it's difficult for you to do. So, you know, there may be some other things you may need to check into. Maybe you need some assistance. Maybe you need to try different food sources, or if it's all about eating out a lot, maybe it's because you don't cook. Maybe you do like HelloFresh, or you know, some food service that you can order, so that way you don't have to worry about going to the grocery store, trying to figure out a menu, trying to figure out what goes with what. You know, HelloFresh will allow you to, it brings the food right to your door. It gives you the menu. It gives you all the food that you need. The only thing you really need to buy is like your condiments and stuff. And it gives you all the food. It brings all the food to you. And all you have to do is follow the ingredients and make it. So that might be something that some of you may want to check into. All right. But let's talk about this freedom here. Let's get some clarity on this here with this freedom here. You want some freedom, but you're not consistent about it, or you want to travel or move. Some of you may want to move. Some of you may want to relocate or move. You just want to get out of your hometown, I feel like, because the outcome here is the third house energy, and that's your hometown where you grew up. It's like your perception has changed there. I feel like maybe for some of you, you feel like you can't make any money here with the Queen of Pentacles energy here. So with this constancy, why are you not consistent? What's this constancy in reverse about? Yeah, we have the Scholar in reverse. It's because some of you, maybe the school that you want to go to is not in the area in which you live. Okay, with the Scholar in reverse, if you look at the Scholar upright, this is someone who's studying. But also this could be, because it's in reverse, is because you're not really focused on it. Like you might think about it or talk about it here and there, but you're really not focused on it with the Scholar energy in reverse. Not the way that you should be, because we got this wishy-washy energy here as the challenge. The Knight of Wands in reverse, and then the Knight of Wands upright. So it's like you go back and forth, you change your mind very quickly. So what's going on with that? What's this Knight of Wands energy here? Why is this Knight of Wands here? So we have the moon energy. It's like, who knows? It's like your moods. It's like the mood change. It's like whenever the moon changes, your mind changes. Is what I'm feeling here with this. It's like you really don't understand it, but I feel like it has a lot to do with the moon cycles. You know, that's interesting. Let's get one more for this with the moon energy. What is hidden? What's hidden? What's the moon cycles? It's the moon energy. Okay, so the moon also, before we get into that, the moon also deals with Cancer. This is all about the home, okay? Maybe some of you don't want to leave your mom, okay? Maybe your mom is back home and you don't want to leave her with the moon energy here. Maybe you're afraid. It could be that you're afraid because the Knight of Wands in reverse, this could be somebody who's afraid, okay? Who's not sure what's out there. All right, but you still want to go. You still have the desire to go with the Knight of Wands energy here. But it's just that you don't know what's out there. And we have that clarified with the Page of Wands. Yeah, see, you heard things about, what's going on. Maybe you have friends in other areas. Girl, come on down here. It's nice down here, so go visit. Go visit and see if you like it, right? Or just go visit wherever it is you want to go. Just go visit for a weekend. For some of you, it's just about a trip. First, get the trip out of the way first. Go and see if you like it, and then if you want to move, then move, right? But it is a lot of responsibility when you think about moving. It's like you have to decide what it is that you're going to do, and you got to make sure, number one, you can make money. So I feel like for some of you, you feel like you can make more money in another area. So maybe some of you want to go to a larger city. Yeah, we have that clarified with the Tower energy again. The Tower energy is showing up here as well. So for some of you, maybe you lost your job, okay, with the Queen of Pentacles in reverse and the Tower energy. Or maybe some of you are finding out that the area in which you live in is stifling you financially. And you're just coming to the conclusion of that with the Tower energy. It's like, oh shit, I could make more money elsewhere, or I could be more successful elsewhere. That's what I feel like is what's going on with you guys with that. Now, as far as your career is concerned, I feel like with the semi is what they call it, SMI, and then the pleasure seekers. Some of you, I feel like you want a job where you'll be able to work remotely. Is what I'm feeling here. Some of you may want to do Uber, okay? Part-time. Maybe you're looking to make some part-time money so that you can move, okay? So some of you may want to do Uber. Yeah, we have Merchant reverse. So somebody may want to do Uber, okay? Others of you, Merchant in reverse, this is a matter of, like, you don't have a typical office. The Merchant in reverse, to me, could talk about a hustler as well, hustling illegal things. Some of you could be transporters. All right, transporting what, but you need to be careful if that's what you're getting into. Watch what's going on the road. But with the Merchant in reverse here, I feel like some of you, you don't want to work in a typical office environment. Some of you may want to make money on the road driving. Some of you may want to get your CDL license. Some of you may want to be an Uber driver, or you may want to do DoorDash or Lyft or Grubhub or something like that, because you're unhappy with where you are, and it's like you feel like it's just a matter of time before you just get stressed the hell out. Let's clarify that that Tower energy. What is this Tower energy about here? What do we need to be concerned about? Yeah, the Ace of Cups. Yeah, it's like you hate this job. Is what I feel like that's what this is with this Tower energy. Is like you hate this fucking job. Like you hate it. You hate being, I feel like you're somebody who hates being told what to do. Some of you, you prefer to do what it is that you truly love, and you're not even interested in what it is that you do. Yeah, you want to do something that you love, something that's fulfilling. For some of you, you probably won't want to go into, some of you like working with people with this Ace of Cups energy. So some of you may currently be nurses working in the health industry. Some of you could work with children. Some of you could be, maybe you want to go into working online, doing tarot card readings, or doing anything online. But I feel like you want to do something that you truly love, something that will allow you to move about and do what it is that you want. Like, I feel like that's your ideal position for some of you, because the only thing you need to do to get that done is empower yourself. Put yourself in a position where you're dealing with like-minded people, all right? And I feel like your financial situation would get better, that's for sure. What's up with this Five of Pentacles in reverse? Yeah, we got the Strength energy here. Yeah, you would feel more empowered. You feel more in control of your destiny and what's going on. So yeah, that's what I feel like is what's going on. So if that's what you want to do, then you got to be around like-minded people, or you got to do some research into what it is that you're interested in doing, and look at how look at the salary people make. I feel like you already know that. So I feel like for some of you, your career and your personal life, your personal life are intertwined, because for a lot of you, you want to make more money, and you feel like you can make more money elsewhere. For some of you, live in a small city and you want to move or relocate. Some of you, it's like, okay, if I had a place to stay, then I could get situated and I could find a job, things like that. But some of you do have friends in other places. and you would be able to go and stay with these friends. But some of you, you know, you don't want to do that for too long because you don't want to ruin the friendship here with the Four of Cups. You don't want to get mad at your friends and it be an issue with the Tower energy. You know, you want to keep the love with the Ace of Cups between you and your friends. So what you may need to do is, you know, if you get down there, have a specific time frame in which you're going to be able to move out, okay? Move out from your friend, you know, so that you could be on your own feet, your own 2 feet. Let's talk about these these fries here. All right, so we got the fries, and then we got the old woman here. So this is all about making sure you're cutting down and you're eating right and doing, you know, eating healthier. You know, there's nothing wrong with having fries, but we can't have them every week, of course. All right, so we had the old woman clarify with the reunion in reverse here. So yeah, some of you are like, nah, I'm not gonna have these fries this week. I'm taking a week off, or I'm not having any fries for the rest of the month. I'm taking that off. The reason is because some of you are having a difficult time. You're having a difficult time with your health regimen. You know, I feel like it's cravings, to be quite honest. A lot of y'all ain't having sex no more. Right now, you might be celibate, and so you're craving food because you may have just broken up with, you know, someone who was a karmic, all right, and you might be single right now, and you're going through your healing process, and your hormones are all over the place. You know, your emotions are all over the place, and you may be eating as a result of that. You know, diving into indulgences. I know that that's been something that I've been fighting with, like eating up shit, just eating up shit. Right? So let's see what's going on with this Seven of Cups here. You're all in your head about how to stop it, and you don't know how. With the Five of Cups reverse, you just have to change your outlook and your perspective. You definitely have to with the Five of Cups in reverse. For some of you, that's the obstacle, is changing your outlook on things, changing your perspective on it, realizing, look, okay, this is what it is. Things have gotten too far. Some of you are in your head, you're disillusioned by the fact that, you know, you can stop when you want. Some of you are experiencing food. Some of you are suffering from food addictions. Okay, so various forms of addictions are food addictions as well. All right, so some of you might be dealing with that right now, but the opposition here, or the way to resolve it, is by giving opposition to it, balancing everything out. So doing everything that you possibly can to hold off, okay, with the Ten of Wands. So maybe, you know, every 10 days, every 2 weeks, you eat what you want to eat. You know what I mean? What's this Ten of Wands energy here? Yeah, we got the Page of Wands in reverse, and learning to say no. All right, learning to reject and say no. Learning to ride past Wendy's and keep it moving, okay? Learning how to ride past McDonald's and act like you don't see it. That's what you do. All right, that's what you have. You have to put a little bit more intestinal fortitude into it. And I'm talking to myself about this too, because Lord knows I had some I just a little while ago before I came online, I had some Ben and Jerry's the Tonight Dough. They have a flavor called the Tonight Dough, DOUGH. My other favorite flavors with them are the brownie cookie sundae. Not brownie cookie sundae. That's okay for those who live in upstate New York and in Connecticut, and you got the Stewart's ice cream. That's my ultimate ice cream flavor, brownie cookie sundae. But I'm not in New York, so we ain't got no Stewart's down here, so I can't get that. So I go to Ben and Jerry's. I'll get the brownie. What is it? Chocolate fudge brownie, or half and half. And what you can do also, and what I've been doing, is I've been getting the yogurt version instead of buying the full. You know, the Tonight Dough, they don't have the yogurt version. I ain't see that. But the brownie one, they have the yogurt version. And they half and half, they have the yogurt version. So you could try by doing that. Like all those sorts of things. But I got some divine timing cards for you here. Divine timing cards are just cards that talk about the time frame of things. Maybe this time frame will mean something to you. Maybe it won't. If it do, great. If it don't worry about it. Just take what resonates in the readings and leave the rest. All right, so we'll pull 3 of these for the Divine Feminine. Thank you. So we got some overnight stuff going on here. So if this is some of y'all eating overnight or eating late night, you already know. You already know. And I'm talking to myself because I'll be up watching a movie and be at midnight, and I'll be sitting there with my ice cream. So, you know, we got to stop bugging. Okay? We got to stop bugging. All right? This is in a past lifetime. So for some of you, if you are suffering from food addiction, it could be, and you don't know why. Because for some of you, We have the World card in reverse and the Seven of Cups. You're in your head because you don't understand why you have a lack of control. And it's all about changing your perspective. For some of you, it has to do with something that happened to you in a past lifetime. Like this could have been your issue in a past lifetime. So you may want to check into it. This is just for those who are suffering from addiction, like food addictions, like those who binge constantly. I feel like some of you are on it like that, where you do binge. You eat. Even when you full, you eat. That could have something to do with something that happened to you in a past life. So you may want to see a past life regressionist, or you may want to, I don't want to recommend you go see someone for hypnosis for food addiction, but that could very well be why that is popular, because it's something that subconsciously is going on with you. All right, so you may want to find that out. Even looking at your chart and having an astrologer look at your chart and explaining to them, look, I've been having this issue. This is what goes on with me. Can you help me out with this? So it could be that. Some of you, as far as your work ethic and you wanting to work for yourself or wanting to relocate for a job elsewhere, for those of you who want to work for yourself, I feel like in a past lifetime you were a boss. All right, you were a boss. You were able to stand on your own feet, and this is why you want to pursue that energy now. So something about a past lifetime. We have last winter. So there could be something about what's going on with these energies from last winter. I mean, it could have something to do with you. Maybe you wanted to move since last winter. Maybe you wanted to travel since last winter. For some of you, maybe you wanted to quit this job since last winter or start your own business since last winter. For some of you, maybe the eating, if it's binge eating, maybe it started last winter and this might be what's going on, but last winter. Okay, that's for some of you. All right, so let's take a look at the money cards. All right, Divine Feminine. So let's see what kind of money you may be getting this month or spending this month. So I'm going to pull 3 of these cards here. All right, so we got financial advisor or a broker. So some of you are looking at your money. And you are looking at investments. You're looking at other ways to earn money. So maybe that is one of the other things that you're doing. Some of you may be picking up a part-time job, but you could also be looking at additional financial investments. I feel like some of you could be looking at, for example, if you have a 401k, you could be looking at, okay, maybe I want to borrow off my 401k to start my business. I know somebody who did that. She's very successful. She has a salon, a nail salon. And she quit her job and she was like, look, I'm done. And she started her own business. She has her nail salon and she's very popular in the Jersey area. So, if that's something that you're considering or you're looking for money and you have a significant amount saved up and you're trying to figure out, well, how can I get money from a business? No better way to invest in yourself. You know what I'm saying? Let's see what else we got. But other than that, some of you just might be meeting with a financial broker or advisor, trying to find out more about investing. Uh-oh. Somebody got some court fees, some lawyer fees, or some tickets. Some of y'all might be out on the road or traveling. Be careful with the tickets. All right. Some of you may have had some issues in the past where you had some court fees or lawyer fees that you are still paying on. Others of you, be careful that you don't acquire these types of fees. They have ass out of trouble. Okay. Like I said, some of y'all could be transporters, okay? Whatever you do, you hustling or whatever illegally, because for some of y'all, this is what you do, all right? We got the merchant energy in reverse, and we got somebody on the road here, all right? And they got their friend that they deal with or whomever they go with on the road or whatever. So y'all making y'all money on the road illegally. Just be careful. Don't get caught, get caught up in this situation. One more. So if you're trying to do something this month, I suggest you chill out, or be very careful, because you could end up getting a ticket or getting stopped and, having some issues. One more for the Divine Feminine. What's she going to be spending money on, or is she going to get money? Let's see. Ooh, somebody's having some problems with foreclosing on the home. I'm really sorry to hear that, but maybe this is what you're trying to figure out and trying to work on. Some of you, maybe this is what it is as to why you're trying to leave. This could be what's going on here with the 3rd house. The 3rd house deals with your home, where you are. All right, we got the Queen of Pentacles in reverse and the Tower energy. So maybe some of you are losing your home because you're not able to, you may have some financial difficulties and you're not able to pay. That could be what's going on with some of you, okay? Let's get you some love I didn't talk much about love here, but let's see if there's anything going on with you in reference to love. Some of you are single, you're not interested, then these particular cards are not going to be for you. Okay, but let's see Divine Feminine in reference to love. Can I get 3 cards, please, for the Divine Feminine in reference to love? Messages for the Divine Feminine. Thank you. All right, so the first one is second chance. This relationship deserves a second chance. It doesn't necessarily mean it deserves a second chance. Maybe you just want a second chance, or maybe your partner, your ex-partner, just wants a second chance. But I feel like somebody wants a second chance, whether it's deserved or not. Let me see where we at. What time is it? Yeah, so somebody wants a second chance. All right, so let's get another card out. Forgiveness. Yeah, see, somebody wants forgiveness. Somebody wants a second chance here. Forgiving yourself and another will help you move forward. So for some of you, this person may be trying to come back towards you, and you may not want to be with this person. Whether you do or you don't, it's very important that you look at your part in the situation and you forgive yourself so that you can move forward. For some of you, this person may come towards you and they may want a second chance, and you might not be feeling it. But at least, give this person closure. Have a conversation with them. Be adult about it. Like, look, I appreciate you reaching out to me. You want to talk to me? What's up? Right? Let them say whatever they have to say. Don't interrupt them. Let them say whatever they have to say. Be respectful. Let them get it out. And then at that point, you can say, what, I appreciate you saying whatever you're saying. If this person did you wrong and they didn't apologize, I wouldn't try to hear shit they were saying. If they're trying to get you right back in the bed, you will know, this person. So you know what to do. But if you just need closure, then, allow that person closure. You know what I'm saying? And tell them, I appreciate you reaching out, but I've decided that, I want to move forward and I wish you the best. You know what I'm saying? Just be real with them. That's all you can do, because you don't want to develop any negative karma, because some people be on their shit where, oh yeah, he back now, so I'm gonna treat him like shit, I'm gonna make him, you know what I mean, and then I'm gonna dump him and all. Don't do all of that, because you're just gonna create negative karma for yourself. You just came out of karmic situations. You don't want to create no karmic situation out of the fact that you don't want to forgive, or you can't forgive, or you're still healing. You know what I'm saying? And you don't want to be with them anyway. For some of you, rejection is your divine protection. Some of you, this person rejected you. You may want the second chance. You may want the second chance. And you may, for whatever reason, feel that this person needs to forgive you. For some of you, if you were rejected by this person, this is how you should look at rejection, period, moving forward. You know what I'm saying? As a grown adult. Anything that's not for you is because the universe said it's not. It might be hard to deal with, but if you step outside your emotions for a minute and look at things logically, why didn't this work out? Stop and think about why it didn't work out. And if you don't know all of the answers, it's because there was something else at play, okay? And the universe was at play, basically, telling you, look, you could do better elsewhere. Underneath marriage. For some of you, you were dealing with someone who was married, okay? And they could be trying to come back towards you, and they could still be married, okay? For others of you, this person could be coming towards you, telling you that they want marriage, and it's going to be up to you to discern, to determine and decipher and discern if that's what you really want to do, and if this person is sincere. Okay. But there is some regret. Somebody regretted the way that they treated you, and this definitely for some of you was a past life lover, and they definitely are longing to see you. So if they come back around, it's very important that you go slow. I was looking for this card. I'm glad it came up. Thank you, universe. Go slow if this person comes back around, because you need to confirm if this person is real, or if they just, bored and shit and just want to see if they could get you back because they just think they on, you know what I mean? You know how some people are. So that's what I got for you for love. All right, so let's get you some advice from the Spirit Animal Oracle for the Divine Feminine. We did 3 cards. I like 3. I always pick the number 3. All right. Pig Spirit. It says use your mind wisely. So for some of you, it's all about thinking. It's all about just taking your time to figure things out. Okay, especially if it's about that business venture, or if it's about making extra money. Especially if you're going to be talking to a financial planner or financial advisor, make sure you ask them questions. Don't just take what they say because this is what they do. A lot of them, they just tell you a lot of shit to get in your pockets. And if they know you don't know what the fuck you're talking about, then a lot of them, they just going to, try to rake you over the coals. So ask questions, take notes, and do some research before you sign a dotted line on anything, okay? Whether it's all about you moving to a new place, okay? Whether it's about you getting a new job or starting an entrepreneurial venture. Use your mind wisely, especially if it's all about the eating, overeating, or, if it's just you binging because you got something on your mind, or you're stressed. Just use your mind wisely here. We have the number 4 plus 7, which is number 11. The number 11 major arcana is justice, okay? Being fair to yourself, being just to yourself, all right? Then we have groundhog spirit, time to let go. So for some of you, you're still holding on to a relationship, okay? Wanting forgiveness and wanting to forgive this person and wanting to move on with this person. But again, for some of you, you need to accept that this is over. It was a karmic cycle and it's done. And it's time for you to let go. All right. We have the number 3 plus 1, which is number 4. Number 4s talk about moving towards stability, emotional, physical, spiritual, and mental stability, which is why you need to let go of the situation so that you can have those things. Some of you, if you were dealing with someone and your money's messed up, you were dealing with a karmic. Once that karmic comes out of your life, or once you actually let go of that energy of that karmic, you will be able to, your money will start to flourish here, because this is the emperor energy, the number 4 energy. All right, this is all about being in control, self-assured, being a leader. All right, and you got to take the lead and let go of things that no longer serve you. All right, the last card we have here is chameleon spirit, acting as if. So this is all about manifestation here for me with this card. It's like, okay, when you speak to your ancestors, your spirit guides, and your benevolent, your ancestors, your spirit guides, and your guardian angels, or the creator, or whomever you talk to, when you speak to them, and you're like, oh, I want this house, please, can you help me get this house? That's not how you say it. What you do is when you speak to them, you say, thank you for this beautiful home, this 4-bedroom house with the 2 bathrooms, the bathroom on the lower floor, blah, blah, blah. Like, you could break it down if you want to, but thank them for it already. Show gratitude for it. And when you're talking to them, close your eyes and imagine you are walking through this house while you're thanking them for it. Look at, what's in it. Look at everything you have. Just focus on the house itself. You can put shit in it. But yes, this beautiful house. Thank you so much for this beautiful house with this beautiful hallway here when I walk in, then the beautiful staircase to the left, and then to the right it walks right into the dining area, and then I have this nice full open area here with the kitchen and the living room. I love it. It's beautiful. I see myself cooking in the kitchen. I see my family and my friends here with the TV, and like really imagine you being in it and just saying thank you. That's how you manifest, okay? Number 4 plus 1, the number 14 major arcana is temperance. It's all about balance. Temperance is ruled by Sagittarius energy. Sagittarius energy is about being optimistic, looking at the glass half full, okay? Taking risks as well. So, some of you may need to take a risk and act as if, okay? And about moving as well. That could be it. Act as if you already got the job you want. Act as if you got the house you want. Whatever it is that you want, and you want to manifest it, act as if. All right. We got 3 more cards for you. Yeah, we got 3 more cards, and then we'll wrap this up. Divine Feminine. I hope you guys like this reading. If so, please click the like button so that other Divine Feminines can check it out. All right, I wanted to do a Divine Feminine reading that incorporated positive energy, positive vibes, not just talking about the karmic all the time and the karmic masculine that a lot of y'all dealing with that y'all think is a divine masculine and it's not. I'll leave it alone, because I'm just, some of these things out here, it's just, I can see why there's so much confusion. Milk and honey, baby. All right, get that money. This is what I'm talking about. So for a lot of you, moving will allow you to get that money. 5 plus 1 is 6. Move. Yes. Relocation. It will get you that money. The number 6. What's the number 6 major arcana? I don't even remember off the top of my head. 7 is the Chariot. What comes before the Chariot? I can't recall. Help a sister out. Let me look it up real quick, because I want to give you accurate info here. The number 6 major arcana. I don't remember them all by heart all the time. Sometimes they come right up the top of my head. The Lovers, goddamn it. Milk and honey. Okay, 5 plus 6. So for some of you, like I said, if your finances are a little low and you were just dealing with a karmic partner, it's because they could have been draining your finances. Some of you are going into foreclosure. You've been losing money. All right, I guess I'm gonna take that as that's resonating with somebody here. Okay, some of you are dealing with someone who has not been helping you. They've been living with you, living off of you. You having problems making ends meet. Now you could possibly be going into foreclosure, and this person is looking at you like you're milk and honey. They could be having problems too. That could be why they're coming back, because they're looking at you like, oh, you're stable. They got, you got money. Some of you got to be careful with these men who are coming towards you. They could be trying to move in just because they, don't have a place to stay, or the woman they were dealing with put their asses out. Underneath here we have higher power. So this is all about talking to your ancestors, your spirit guides, your guardian angels, whoever it is that you believe in, talking to them, listening to them, tapping into your intuitive abilities, listening to your intuition, and following the advice of it. We got orphan that came out in reverse. Some of you are afraid to be alone, okay? Which is why you want a second chance with this person, or why you don't understand why you were rejected by this person. A lot of it is you kept this person around because you didn't want to be alone. It's not like this person wasn't really doing you any favors or really doing anything for you. It was just the simple fact that you had somebody. Some of you may be suffering from abandonment issues. Some of you could be, maybe that's what you're overeating for, or your binge eating is about, because this person, may have thrown you off and you're emotionally eating. All right. And some of you are doing that because of the fact that you, maybe feeling abandoned. So maybe when you talk to your spirit guides or your guardian angels, or you actually really look at why you're overeating or why you're binge eating, it's because of your emotions here. All right. And some of you, that you're going to realize that, and you're going to get over this. Okay. So you're not going to be feeling abandoned anymore. And then the last card that came out was go the distance. So for some of you, yeah, this is all about moving, going the distance. This is all about starting that new job, or getting on the road, or getting that second job, or talking to that financial advisor, or, going to get that hypnosis treatment, or just, setting up healthy eating regimen so that, you can come out of, whatever it is that got you binge eating, fast food, or not eating good. But going the distance is starting something and then finish it. Remember, we were talking about the consistency in reverse in reference to your plans to move, or to make moves. Yeah, some of you, constancy in reverse. And also with the card here that talks about using your mind wisely, some of you are not doing any research with the scholar energy in reverse. You're not researching things. All right, so whatever it is that you want to do, you need to do some research, especially if you're talking to financial advisors. Again, don't just take what people say. Ask questions while you're there. Make sure you get an understanding, jot it down, and then go home and research it before you sign on the dotted line, right? All right, Divine Feminine, that's what I got for you. I hope that this was a message that you were able to get something out of. Thank you guys for checking it out. Don't forget to subscribe and hit the notification bell, so that way you know when I post for you. I'll talk to you guys later. Deuces.